Okay, good morning. It is coming up to 9 o'clock. As you can see, I got a new little rig set up, which I'm really excited about. I'm just going to change it a little bit because you can't see my full head. But yeah, it's a good day to have a good day. Yeah, I didn't record too much last night, to be honest, or yesterday even. To be honest, I just tried to chill out as much as I could. Last week was quite a heavy week, and when I say quite, I mean it was a really heavy week. Didn't really sleep much at all last week, and it was just go non-stop. So yeah, this week try and kind of recuperate, and yeah, that's about it. Yeah, so anyway, today now got maybe 1 or 2 meetings, and then I'm just going to try and slam out as much work as I possibly can today, because last week put me behind a little bit, running here, there and everywhere. So yeah, try and get ahead of it as much as I can, and then back home then, after that little stint in Costa this morning, back home, have some lunch, keep smashing it out, and then go to the gym then. Yeah, it's pretty much my day, to be honest. It's 2019. We had just gone 1:15. I've just finished up in Costa, my little stint for the last, just gone over 3 hours. Been editing the YouTube video to go out later today, and then I need to finish that off now, but I've got a meeting in a bit. I am absolutely Hank Marvin, and I need to do like a food shop for me to start getting back eating now properly. So I'm just going to call in the food warehouse. They do everything I need in bulk pretty much, and in cheap, which is bro. Pick up some food, go home, cook that off quick, and then have my meeting. I think that's around 2:30, and then yeah, I just finished the shopping, but I feel I'd speak about something quick, and it's probably quite sad in all honesty, but for me, yeah, I'm like over the moon. So as you could probably see from last week's little week in the life, I included a few clips. There was a lot more of me just getting a little bit frustrated with obviously my phone falling over all the time and it not being like the best of setups, which is fine. You make do with what you got. But I thought, do you know what? It's time to reinvest back into it. And also I need to use my camera more now because my phone storage is just like ridiculous and it just makes editing. I bought obviously a mount, and I can't tell you how happy it makes me. It's so sad.
What's your con, bitch? Cutthroats, fucking on a dumb hoe. That little bitch, your slut hoe. How on, let it talk, you go grow. Kumbaya.
No, you can't get no money, silly hoe. I just hit a stain, funny dope. Hey, funny dope. Talking out his neck, pistol to his throat, back.
Just gone 9:30. Traffic's just been a nightmare, and also apparently it's absolutely scorching hot up here. It's gorgeous. It's 23 degrees, and when I left the house this morning, it was not hot, and there was not any blue sky in sight. So that is great, absolutely great. So I'm sweating, absolutely sweating, which is great. Right, there's that wrapped up, and oh my god, am I absolutely dripping. Aircon is staying on literally the whole time. Lovely to meet you, thank you very much. Plan now is to find somewhere, like a shop on the way home, and get a nice cold fizzy drink, because I am so fracking warm, my dude. Oh, there's a Londis, 0.5 miles away. Let's go to the Londis, shall we? 3-minute trip. Happy days, boys. Happy days. I wonder how long it'll take to get home. 11. Ideally, I want to be back by 1, 1 later. Any later than that, CBA. Hour and 45 minutes home. Are you shitting me? Oh, 22 minutes past 1, they're saying I'm going to get home. On the plus side, we got 2 bottles of Coke, bacon, rice and Coke, and then fruit chews. £6.63 for all that. When I got to the till, I nearly had a fucking heart attack, man. Can't believe it. But I just really wanted a cold drink, and I got 2 because it said 2 for £3 for the drinks, Go to the till. Obviously, it's the only drink that's not 2 for 3. Too late at that point, isn't it? Already bought my card. There we are. That's life. I'm gonna enjoy these juicy chews now. Hopefully they don't fucking melt. And get a podcast. Carry on with that audiobook. Actually, carry on with that audiobook and ton it back. Is it just me, or you know when Google gives you a time of like, you're not gonna reach your destination at 1:20. It's like, oh, challenge accepted. Let me try and beat that time. So I feel like it's probably quite a common thing. I can't be the only one. I'm definitely not the Okay, more changed. Shorts are on, vests on underneath, ready for the gym. Got my chicken and rice. Happy days. Scorpio's down and then back out. Meeting then, I think it's at 3 o'clock. And then gym. Yeah. Right, good morning. It's just coming up to 7 o'clock. I'm about 2-3 minutes away from Costa. Yeah, pull up, do some client engagement, and then I got a meeting straight away at 7:30 as soon as I get in there with Adam. That is then about obviously us putting together the package and everything. Smash that out, and then it's back to basics today. I was thinking about it last night. Getting to the point now where I'm getting like really busy, so things are starting to run away from me a little bit, and I don't like that. I like to be in control, and to become the best at anything you need to master the basics. So yeah, back to the drawing board, reevaluate my strategy on socials, put together my strategy for my personal brand as well, kind of which direction I want that to head in. Then after that, start putting together monthly reports for clients. Actually, no, that's not today. Then after that, I will be going through and doing client content, scripting, planning, some editing, and that's about it really. I'm gonna have a very boring day today for you guys anyway. Right, I did just record a little bit, but the battery died, so I've had to change the battery, so I don't really know how much is recorded and how much hasn't. But in summary, it's coming up to 7 o'clock. I'm on my way to Costa. I'm going to do some engagement now whilst I'm waiting for it to open, and then Magpie, and then I'm going to meet in at 7:30. It'll be about 25 to by the time I have my coffee with Adam, just to go over everything obviously about putting together the package. And then today's back to basics. So I want to, because I'm getting so busy, it's always good then when you're getting so busy to go back to the basics, because otherwise you can kind of get ahead of yourself. And to become successful, good at anything, you need to master the basics and stick to them as well. So that's the plan. Go over my strategy once again. Yeah, and put together, like, I need to be a little bit more organized. So putting together like workflows and shit, more stuff like that will be very beneficial. And then yeah, it's gonna be a pretty boring day for you guys, in all honesty, because I'm just gonna be sat behind the laptop all day. I'm not gonna be doing anything exciting, or I'm trying not to anyway. I don't want to go on a content shoot or anything today. I want to purely just sit behind the laptop and catch up on everything and just fucking drink coffee after coffee. So that's my day today. Can you fuck it up? Can you fuck it up? Can you fuck it up? Yeah, if it was like a 5K, so a 50% commission, we'd have to be paid on 750. It's obviously well worth it, isn't it? It's obviously well worth it. Obviously £750 a lot of money, but Time is just gone 10:15. Great meeting with Adam this morning. Always great to catch up with him and plan out the next steps. That finished around 9:10. Now it is time to go home, have some breakfast and crack on. I wasn't really planning on coming home this early, but the internet's not working in Costa and I'm not waiting around for it to work. I got a lot to crack on with, and yeah, so I'm at work now, and then around 5ish, 5:30, head to the gym, then come back home. I try to use the nights as more of like a research kind of phase, because it's like my downtime. I use a lot of it as like research, so it'll seem like I'm just scrolling through like websites or like social media, but I'm actually like researching and getting inspiration for like different projects and shit. Then like last night I watched the BPN SUPS, the 300-mile speed project. Holy shit, there is genuinely no one at the moment, I don't think. Like Represent doing a good job of it, but like BPN are just insane at the type of storytelling and everything they're doing at the moment with their content is just like another level. Those guys have it on lock. Nick Bear and his brother as well, they're doing so well. Gaining a lot of like inspo from them and studying it. So this is actually something I got asked about the other day, is how I get like my inspiration. So I'm going on a bit of a tangent at the moment, but I get it by looking outside of my industry and looking at things that like necessarily people wouldn't look at. Because at the moment it's nice, I'm getting called like really creative, which is brilliant, it's lovely, but like I don't think it's too hard for others to be either. You just gotta know like where to consume. So I've started consuming outside of like my niche the last couple of months, and it's really changed like my creativity levels like massively. For instance, I don't know, something like if I'm designing a carousel for a client, instead of looking at other social media managers, what graphics they've designed, I look at like album covers, if that makes sense, because like a lot of the time they're different graphics, and even the imagery of that as well then. So I found that to be really helpful. And then looking at longer form content but applying that to short form, and the visuals and everything they capture long form, like BPN, as I said, they do a really fucking solid job of that. The story they tell, they're so good at telling the story, so it's all about getting that across. And that is something I really want to work with, like 1 or 2 brands who want to do something like BPN, because it would really allow me to express my creativity. It's just a lot of brands, number one, either don't have the budget, or number 2, just won't do it, or number 3, the third level of brand is, the third type of brand is the worst, because they're the brands that say they want to do it, have the budget to do it, but they'll never end up doing it. Fucking, they're the most annoying. So yeah, it's just about finding brands that really want to do it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Hello, it is now 3:20. I've just finished up a couple of hours of work in the house. Nothing to see really. I was just doing a bit of video editing for clients, and planning my own content for my personal brand, which I just posted the first video for today. Yeah, that's pretty much that. Go to the gym now. I've got a delts and arms session. Then I will be going to Costa afterward. Grab a nice latte, you know me, in my white girl era. Well, go on. Gym done. Just grabbed a iced coffee. You already done know the thing, bruv. All good to go. What I'm going to do now, don't really have too much time to set the laptop up and start like another bit of work, which is fine because I've actually cracked through quite a lot today, which is good. What I'm going to do now, I'm meant to be picking my girlfriend up around, well, by 7:30 tonight. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to park up somewhere. I'm going to do client engagement, and then I am going to, I can't get out the car either because my phone's going to die. So I'm going to do client engagement, and then I'm going to do, after that, I'm going to read, because I'm going to start back reading again. Oh, updates. Right, okay, so on the 21st to the 24th of July, I was actually looking at, obviously I think I said about going away, but I think I'm going to go Bristol now, which lines up perfectly because Adam is actually in Bristol as well, catching a flight back from Bristol to Northern Ireland the day after I get to Bristol, which is perfect. So I'm going to meet up with Adam, and then pretty much just a good little change of 4 walls really, in all honesty, and hopefully get my foot in the door with 1 or 2 businesses. But yeah, it's always nice. After I done London, it was just, I don't know, there's something different about like working somewhere, even if it is for like a couple of days, and it doesn't have to necessarily be abroad. So yeah, that'll be the vibe towards the end of July, and I'm excited to that. I just got to find a hotel now and shit, and ideally sign one client and it'll pay for it all. So fingers crossed. I'm just looking forward to it regardless. Right then, Wagwan. Didn't record anything last night. As I said, there wasn't really much to record. Done a little bit of work in bed last night, and that's about it really. Going to Costa now, get some work done, smash it out for a couple of hours, and then I'm not sure whether I've got a content shoot today or not. It's still waiting to be confirmed whether I need to go or not, but it's looking like it could be possible. So if that goes ahead, that'll be late morning, early afternoon. So go and do that, come back, and then refill, well, actually eat my first meal of the day, and then smash out a bit more work and go to the gym. And that's pretty much my day.
I love it when you put it in me, baby.
That happens every time I plug my phone into the car. Well, into a charger. Amber's done it for me. It's been like it for about, I want to say, well, not far off since I've had my phone, which is about a year and a half, so it's quite funny. Just finished up now in Costa for my morning stint this morning. It's now 12:05, so I'm making my way home, grab some food. I'm absolutely starving. I was starving before I left the house, but I just wanted to crack on with work. So going home now, I'm going to have my breakfast, which will be oats, nom, so smash that down, and then I'll have chicken and rice a little bit later. Good, really productive morning so far. Got a lot done surrounding pretty much just for a website I onboarded, just ideation, mood boarding, and starting the copywriting for it. So yeah, quite a lot done to be fair. I got through it really quick, which is great. Ideas are flowing. The only reason I have to leave, well, the only reason I'm leaving now pretty much and disturbing my flow is because the internet's gone again. Good fun. Home now.
Another sip, rum, I guarantee I leave shorty curl up. Shorty told me she a demon. I didn't believe her until I see her down in tequila.
Wagwan. Time now is just gone 6:30. I have finished up for the day. I'm all finished up for the day with work, so I head to my dad's now, have some food. Sun's out. Today's been a bit bipolar weather-wise, to be honest. It's been up and down like a fucking yo-yo. But yeah, solid work day, to be honest. Finally, it's only taken me 4 days to get that YouTube video for the week in the life last week rendered, but happily got it done. It's uploaded. Another task bites the dust. Tomorrow, I think I got a shoot. Yeah, another early one tomorrow. Get shit done again. To be honest, I am thinking of changing my schedule and starting my days like between 4 and 5 in the morning instead of between like 5:30 and 6:30, just because they are getting busier, and you know, I think it would just work better. Like, even, yes, obviously I have to work even more hours, but like it just makes my life a lot easier, like especially with going to the gym and everything like that. So I think I might do it because we really need sleep, eh? I am looking forward to building the brand up more now though. Just finished up in Costa. I recorded a little bit of me doing work, but on my way now to a little shoot with a client up in Cwm Tower, and then back then after that, smash out a bit of work. You know the drill. Got me Costa ready to go, and then gym tonight at some point, and that'll be my day pretty much. I'm trying to work out my week next week because it's already starting to fill up. I got a client wanting to book in a shoot for Wednesday at 4, but I don't know whether I'm on another shoot or not yet. I'm just going to find out. Thursday's going to be a long day, I think. Yeah, Thursday will be, because I've actually been invited to the election. My client's invited me to the election itself on Thursday. That'll be interesting, but I'm definitely planning. I think I'm getting more and more inclined to book the Bristol trip. I'm just looking forward to just, I don't know, maybe getting my foot in the door with a few businesses up there. I don't know whether I've said, but like my plan with the business is to take it. Like, I've got a few clients now who are across the UK, but predominantly I'm in like my area within an hour. So I really want to take the business where it's working across the UK and across Europe eventually. And the reason being because around where I am, there are a lot of businesses who don't want to kind of like push the envelope, unfortunately, or if they are, they've already got like someone doing it for them, and I'm not really about the life of okie dokie. Hello, we all good? Right, just finished up now. Time is currently 12:30. That was fucking insane, the amount of content. We've just got about just over an hour's worth of content to then condense down into reels and TikTok video, which is awesome. Had a really good conversation as well. So initially, obviously, as I said, this was meant to be a client that was only for like 2.5 weeks, but we just discussed obviously now making it like a long-term relationship, which is really exciting because of what we discussed actually doing, like prioritizing like prioritizing long form content massively. And this gentleman has a massive advantage in the field he's in if we're able to do it right, which we should be able to. Just speaking over it initially now, the ideas were flowing and the actual direction would be brilliant behind it. So I'm actually really looking forward to it. So to be honest, if obviously after this election happens, we're gonna have a sit down and go through it and everything, but by the sounds of it, it's gonna be like a 3-4 year kind of shtick at least, which is insane, but also really good because it guarantees that I have a long-term client, which is what I want. And yeah, okay, for like financial security, but generally I don't want to really like working with anyone short term. I just like to build that relationship and form that relationship. And I feel like when you know, I got another client, I've been with them now 4 months, and the amount we're planning up until even the end of the year so far and into next year, and really the direction of where the brand is going is so exciting. And I just don't think there's not really much better for me. I don't think being able to say like, this is, I've been with them from day dot and this is where I've taken them. To me, there's nothing better. Okay, time now is 3 o'clock. Just about to head into the gym. Solid 8.5 hours done today. Oh my god, I do not feel good. That was fucking horrible. It was a good one. Yo broskies, it's just turned 7 o'clock. Just pulled up the Starbucks. Costa doesn't open till 9, so Starbucks it is this morning. Got a lot to crack on with. Yeah, got a content shoot later on today. Got a meeting this morning now. Busy fucking day ahead. A lot to get through. Time now is coming up to 1:15. Just leaving Starbucks on the way to a content shoot to try out this mount as well, actually, which is exciting because I've wanted to do that for a while. Get shots of me like driving past someone in action, so I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, super productive morning to be honest. I edited this YouTube video and yeah, just reviewed some client content, and then after that I had the meeting which lasted about 2 hours. Yeah, 2 hours with one of my clients. He's an online coach, and then now we're actually on our way to do the content shoot as well. Content shoot banged out, happy days. Time now is 3 o'clock. Smashed through it, didn't waste any time whatsoever, which is exactly what I want and what we love to see. So plan is now go home, get some scran, and then back to work, carry on working, then finish around 7, 7:30 tonight. Solid shift for a Sunday, which is good. That's what we like to see, which is good and is the standard we set. Okay, it's 6:30 and I've just finished up doing client content, so I'm gonna go back now and edit this video. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll finish that now in a bit and then chill out the rest of the night, I think, then ready for a busy week. Yep.